Okay, so I'll be showing you how to use Google Docs and Google Sheets within Google Drive. So basically, we're at Google Drive right now. We're gonna when we click to My Drive, you see you can add a new folder, upload a file, upload a folder. You can also do Google Docs. So we're gonna go on Google Docs right now. It has a bunch. It's like Google Slides, Google Forms, Google Draw, Google Maps, all that. So we're gonna be looking at Google Docs and Google Sheets. So Google Docs is really similar to Word. So if you know how to use Word, you basically know how to use Google Docs. It works the same pretty much. There's just a little bit different. So basically, you have, let's say you type sentence. All right, how to use Google Docs. Or just the phrase, how to use Google Docs. I can literally do the undo, and it's gonna undo just like Word. I can print. You can mess here with the format as well, and you can go into File. I can share this with someone. I can literally share it, and it'll tell me this. I can save, and then I can enter the email address. So literally, I could do this. This is just my email. I can add a note, like say this is what I have so far. Like if you have a project, and then I can click send. It's gonna send, and then I'm gonna go into my own personal emails, and there should be an inbox. So my internet's a little slow, so I might have to show that a little bit later. But basically, if I opened up my email, I could be able to share it, and then I could open the same document that I literally just typed. Exactly. Um, you can also do things such as links. So you can insert a link. So I just did my copy and pasted my YouTube link. So I can literally do this, and then I can apply it, and then let's say like this is a link to something. That way, that person gets it. I can move it or not move it. I can add a comment. So let's say I'm working on like reviewing a paper. I can always add a comment. It's going to come to the side. It's going to say my name, whoever the account is commenting. And I can say like change. Oops. Change second paragraph. I can put comment, and it's gonna comment wherever I say I want the comment to go, or whatever it's gonna say. Um, and as you can see, you can like add comments places. You can align it just the same everything. You can, like I said before, you can share it. I'm already shared with the person, so obviously like my name. That's why my pictures are here. I mean my thing. You can share it with different people, so it's gonna pop up. You can also get a link, so you can get the link to this, and it'll show the link right here. You can share it, or you can enter email addresses. Um, I'm gonna click done because I didn't really share with anyone. Let's see what else we have here. You can go to more. It's pretty similar to Google to Word, but this is where it's different. So you can edit the document directly. You can do suggestions, so you can literally like basically when you do edit, you can click suggestions, and I can literally like type, or so whoever can type it, and then you say like, hey, look as I'm typing, and it'll make the suggestion, but it's not going to physically change the document. I can go into that mode, so like whoever's editing your document or whoever you're sharing the document with can also help you edit it. And then I can click check to say like accept suggestion or don't accept the suggestion. So let's say I say this. Put how to use Google Docs, like I'm changing it. So from how to use Google, whatever I had before, I'm using how to use Google Docs and Google Sheets tutorial. And this is what I did before. This is what the other person did. This is what the person who's editing is gonna do. It's gonna show up in green, and I'm pretty sure if you have multiple people to do different colors, I can literally accept the change, and it'll literally change it. I can resolve this as, oops, sorry, I could have resolved that other comment as well and have changed the comment. Let's go back to the editing tool. So I can also view. So it's just somebody who can read. So I can't do anything else. I can't type what I'm trying to type. I can't type. I can't do anything else but to open this link and to read it. And basically when you're in viewing mode, you can get you should be able to get out of it. And then you can go back into editing mode to editing it directly in Google Docs itself. You can start this, and when we're gonna start it, we're literally gonna do like this. And if we were to go back to Google Docs, like in my drive or whatever, we would go to start. This how to use is literally right there. The Google Docs. It's gonna be right in that start area. Let's go back to Google Docs. I can unstart. I can add it to a folder. I can move this to any type of folder I want. I can do it anywhere. If I wanted to add a folder, I can add a new folder and say Google stuff. We're going to create it. When we click the check mark, we're going to say move here. And when we would open, when we go, going to switch back over to our drive screen, when I go to my drive, literally Google stuff folders have been created and know how to use Google Things. It's the same way as Word. There's just a few things as far as like editing and being able to edit and work on the same document with someone else, or just viewing a document. So now that we've covered a little bit of Google Docs, sorry, we're gonna go ahead and do, go back to Google Drive and look at Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is pretty similar to Word, Excel. So like, oops, maybe I did the wrong thing. Sorry. Sorry, I did Google Slides. Sorry, Google Sheets is the same as Excel. So basically we can do, it's still loading. Okay, so basically you can do everything like you can do in Excel. It still has this, except for the fact that it still has the share mechanism. So basically I can share this with anyone or not share it. It's the same thing as we did in Word earlier. I can insert a comment. I can add a link. I can also be able to have someone edit on this and have me edit on it as well, or add a comment, or just review it. So basically, this is where if you had comments and people would make a bunch of comments, this is when you would go to do that. So let's say you want to make a chart about kids eating cookies. So let's say how many cookies do we think that 1 through 5-year-olds eat on a daily basis? So 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. We're gonna go ahead and say that. Let's say they eat 1 cookie. Let's say 2-year-olds eat 5. 3-year-olds eat 10, and I'm really making up stuff, and I know this doesn't make sense. Let's say 4-year-olds eat 8, and let's say 5-year-olds only eat 2. So let's say we want to find the average cookies eaten. This is maybe a week. So let's look average per week. We can go down here from the average. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we can insert a a formula. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to enter a formula for this. Oops. We're going to go to function, and I could say I'm going to insert the average amount, and then I'm going to say this. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight, sorry. Oops. Hold up. I messed up a little bit. You're supposed to go in and be able to highlight. You click the shift, highlight it, and let's go back into insert, function, average, enter, and it would be 5.2. So that's how you work that. It's pretty much the same as I said as Excel. There's your font. You can also do things such as add-ons. So do more with Sheets. You can add a document. You can insert information. You can also do the star thing where it shows up in Google Drive as star. You can also do the folder situation and also make a folder, especially for your spreadsheets from this, from Google Sheets. Google Sheets itself. If you want to edit it, you can. You can email this as an attachment. You can share it, and that's what I was talking about earlier. I can share it with myself, and then someone can edit it. I can get the link and link it out to a bunch of people, or email them this link. And that is how you use Google Drives and Google Sheets and Google Docs to Google Drive. Thank you.